We take it as a starting point that there is someone who lay 28 months dead in his apartment in the middle of a city, while he had a daughter, he had an ex-wife, he had a grandson, while he had neighbors, while he had friends with whom he was drinking in a bar every night, while he was in a social gardening project. So even the state took care of him as an early pensioner. He lay there in his flat, and 28 months the light was burning, and 28 months the television was playing. It smelled, but they changed the air conditioning system for the whole apartment block, instead of like knocking at the door or like trying to get into it or like really wondering where he was. He just decomposed as our neighbor. For us, it was that big kind of scandal. Huh? Someone later for 28 months, but the question of, did you really care? I mean, do you really care when you're dead, whether you lie in the apartment or in a grave? Do you really care where you're rotting? What's the point where you're really dead? Is it the moment of your biological death that your heart stops to pound? Or maybe you die more often than once. Maybe dying is not only connected to a biological fact, but maybe dying is connected to the moment you can't use language anymore. Maybe dying is connected to the moment where a capitalistic system around you says you don't have any function anymore for us. Maybe dying is the moment in which you stop being a consumer, because then you're dead for the market. The moment you don't use, the moment you don't buy goods anymore, you're also useless. The moment in which you can't make yourself understood by using language anymore, the moment you can't make any kind of true, sincere connection anymore, that's a moment of death. So maybe the moment of the biological death is not the most important anymore. I like to think about the play as a walk, as an invitation to do a walk with us. There's 3 performers, there's research, there's movement, there is 3 performers in a space with their bodies, and the knowledge we gathered, we gained, we researched during our rehearsal time. And then we invite everyone to walk along with us. And walking really in the sense of like, we have a starting point, but we don't know where to go. We are not traveling, we walk around, we have a stroll. And on this stroll, we decide to go left, and then we have a look on the right, and then we stop and look at the right, and then that moment we just walk on. And we would like to invite everyone to walk along with us. It's not about covering distance. It's not that you have to understand anything. It's just about opening a landscape that was triggered for us by that story. And everyone is heartily welcome, I guess.